What's going on, gamers? It's Fox2, and today we're playing some Black Ops 2 on the map Hijacked, using the DSR primary, MSMC secondary, just like you've seen in some of my other search and destroy videos. I end up absolutely destroying the other team, totally picking up my team, carrying them on my back. I go 14-2, playing with a bunch of randoms on my team, but we pull it out. And if you watch the map at the top left there, the mini map, I've got some tater tots on my team for sure. They're back there hanging out in the lifeboats for most of the game. But if they hadn't been, I might not have been able to have such a stellar gameplay. So, whatever. I guess tater tots are good sometimes. I know they taste good, that's for sure. But anyway, I don't want to talk about tater tots. I don't want to talk about the gameplay. What I want to talk about is OpTic gaming. Recently, just last night as I'm recording this video, there was some serious drama that hit the fan. Shit hit the fan big time in the competitive Call of Duty scene. And what happened, if you're not an avid follower, you might have missed this. What happened was all of the other teams, all the top, we'll say top 8 professional teams got together in a Skype chat, and this is the Skype chat that they use to do 8s, which, if you're not familiar, 8s are 4v4 scrims amongst the pro teams, so they can get practice, so they can get better, learn tactics, work on their communication, work on their gun skills, all those things. They do this very regularly. They stream a lot of it on Twitch. That being said, they get into the Skype chat and they decide who's scrimming who and all this stuff. But during that Skype chat, somebody, I'm not going to name too many names, I will talk about a couple of people, maybe one or two, but anyway, somebody decided to start the ball rolling to kick, first of all, kick Imbos, OpTic Imbos, out of the chat, and they had JCap kick him. So JCap kicked Imbos out of the chat, and then they pitched the idea of blacklisting OpTic from pro scrims. And they decided, all 8 teams decided that now they were going to blacklist them and no longer scrim against them. So you might say, well, what does that mean? What's the big deal? They don't, they can't play against those 8 teams. In order to stay at the top tier of competitive anything, you have to practice against top tier competitors. You can't play scrubs and expect to be a world-class Call of Duty player. Just like if you're, I don't know, boxing. You can't spar scrub amateur boxers all the time and then go out and expect to fight Manny Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather Jr. and win. It's not realistic. That's not how it works. You have to practice against the best to be the best. That's the way it works. That's why all these guys constantly practice against each other to continuously get better. Okay, and they're wanting to shut OpTic out of this professional practice scene, if you will. So why? Why do they want to get rid of OpTic out of this scene? Well, there's been several different theories on this, but I think the prevailing... I can't believe I got that kill right there. But anyway, I can't for sure say exactly what the reasoning was, but right now, the most prevalent theory is that it's the OpTic Nation. It's the OpTic fans, and they're just overwhelming disrespect for the other players of the other competitive teams. You know, the common theme here is that the pro players on the other teams were sick and tired of scrimming them, because a lot of times when they scrim, they stream it on Twitch. So there's chat on Twitch. There's, people sending them tweets about the matches. There's people leaving dislikes or likes or comments on the videos that they make out of those scrim gameplays. And the OpTic fans would hate on the other team, whether they won or whether they lost. So it didn't matter if Curse plays OpTic and Curse wins. they hate on them and say that they're garbage. You're garbage. That, you know, OpTic just had a bad game. If Curse plays OpTic and OpTic wins, then the fanboys say you're terrible. You'll never beat OpTic. Blah 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 blah. I get that, but I don't think it was any reason to just flat out cut them out of that community. And I don't know where this is going to head, but I sense a lot of drama coming in the professional esports community for Call of Duty. So I'll stay tuned, figure out what's going on, and I'll bring you guys the news. I know you love it. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. And as always, have a great day.